Hello everyone, today I'll be taking a look at some more cars. This is Collecting Cars episode 4. Today I've got a decent, and they all fell. That was not as planned. Here's a few, and a few more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. So I guess starting off with the newest ones, these are the Easter cars from this year. I believe they're the same as last year, but maybe not. And of course, these cars have released before in different packaging. I don't believe any of these are new, but I know at least this one right here, this is Lightning McQueen as the Easter buggy. It is not new in really any way, but I think it looks quite good. I think it's a really fun packaging. I really like the eggs at the back and the detailing that those have, and just having a different shape packaging and different design packaging on shelves with the current ones, which are really plain packaging. I like having that. And I think this one looks pretty good. Another Easter one here is the Easter Ramon, which is, of course, in Easter colors, but is very in line with Ramon. You could definitely see Ramon having a paint job like this in cars. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool one. I like the expression, and the overall yellow and pink I think looks nice, and of course that packaging as well is nice. And yeah, I like it. I think maybe I might want to get the Easter buggy. I know I've seen it around at a few places. Now the next few ones are some of them are older ones, still some newer ones. This one going a few years back, but this one's a pretty cool one, I think. This is the metallic Cal Weathers, of course, the nephew of the King, Strip Weathers. The number 42 Diecasts car from Cars 3. This is the metallic version, which I think he really isn't included in all that much, but you've seen him in other areas and other packagings, especially with, my goodness, I'm completely blanking on the name of the other car that's always in like the top 3 until Jackson Storm shows up in Cars 3. I'm completely blanking on it. But I know recently I feel like you can get that in a 2-pack form, but he doesn't really appear all that often, and I quite like that particular variation. I think the metallic cars just look pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of metallic and other collectibles, like Funko Pops, for example. I don't absolutely love those, but this one I think is pretty cool. So the next one here, actually, I feel like I should go in order. And I think I might be going in the correct order, but I'm not. Let's see. I think I will be here. So this one's from 2022, even though that one's older than this one, but this is from the NASCAR ones. This is Bubba Wheelhouse, of course, Bubba Wallace. And they had a few different cars in this set, but I think I quite like this one. The Hostile Bank Takeover one, or Hostile Takeover Bank, of course, the sponsor of Chick Hicks, who we'll have a look at later in this video, is probably my favorite one. But I quite like this one, and I really do like that packaging of the NASCAR Lightning, which of course you can get in this set. The next one here is Now Gearsley with Flames. I think it's a pretty cool one. The flames look nice. I like the dark green of them. The all-in-all box package design I think is nice. The other cars in the set there, a few other cars too, characters. And overall I really do like this packaging, and it's different than other ones. The shape is slightly different, and I like it. I think it's a nice packaging. So the next two, I'm gonna leave the Chick Hicks till the end because I think that's the oldest one here, but the next one here is the leakless with the supercharged packaging and the Flo's V8 Cafe and other Radiator Springs areas. I really love the shape of this packaging, and I would pretty much resembles the rocks and all those structures and Radiator Springs, the characters on the back, a lot of Cars 1 characters, of course, this being a set that resembles those Cars 1 characters, and this, of course, leakless from Cars 1. And I think it's a really nice looking one. I think the expression looks nice. Of course, they've made this particular shape in a ton of other ones and have just created a different paint job for it, but I think it looks quite nice. The next one here, another one of those supercharged packagings. This is the RPM number 64, which I guess they probably have named now with different inclusions of them. Even though I feel like I haven't seen them that much in like a more modern packaging, but I think it looks nice. I do like the detailing of the lights. I always like that inclusion. You usually have that in all the race cars, but not all the others. Like you won't see it with Doc or Sally or Finn, or just a few that I think of right off the bat who don't have light detailings, but usually the race cars do, which I do quite like. And I think the colors here look nice. The packaging's nice, of course. Actually, no, this one is a slightly different packaging. One of my favorites here is definitely that ham at the back from the end of Cars 1, recreating a bunch of John Ratzenberger's scenes from the different Pixar movies in Cars form. And some other cool characters here. The Diecasts ones are nice. The racing Doc is pretty cool, but that ham definitely stands out to me. Now, the next one we're going to take a look at is right there. It's Chick Hicks. This is the World of Cars number, what is this? 26. Chick Hicks. Diecasts Chick Hicks. I really like this one. Yeah, I like having all the characters in their Diecasts blue. I absolutely love Diecasts blue, which I guess is something we see a few times here with Cal Weathers as well as Chick here. The back of the package here will have some of those other Cars 1 characters, a lot of the ones we just saw on the back there, just with a smaller list of them. And once again, that ham, which is definitely one that I really quite like. And yeah, I think this is a really cool Cars 1. I really like the packaging here, definitely one of my favorites. I'm always split on what my favorite packaging is, because there's like the Cars 3 one, which is so basic and just has the Cars logo, but there's something about that that I really like, and I think it stands out. Then there's stuff like this that I think is really nice. The Easter packagings are really nice as well. And of course, I think we're in sort of a lull and low area of the packagings currently, but they are sort of interesting with the newer set, the Global Racing Cup or whatever it's called, coming out soon, which might already be out. I think some of the cases are coming out, so I'm excited to check out that, see if I can get a few of those. So that was my 4th episode of collecting cars. Some really cool single cars here, I think, and some nice different variations of packaging. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different packagings here. So a nice just look at some different Cars packaging that they've released since what, 2006 with or 2007, 6 or 7 with the first Cars releases. And yeah, I quite like these. I hope you enjoyed this video taking a look at some cars. And yeah, episode 5, I don't know what I'll take a look at. Hopefully I can find some cool stuff coming up, especially those newer releases. I do have a box set that's sort of cool, and a few single cars out of package that I've bought recently. One, I guess I can show you just here. Darth Vader Mater, definitely one I've been looking for, and I do want to complete that Star Wars set at some point, just because I think personally they're my favorite cars that exist. There's also ones like that ham, as well as the Woody and Buzz that I've been looking around for. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.